So today we have a whole bunch of new information regarding the new LEGO Star Wars UCS Gunship that's set to come out later this summer. The designers that are actually working on this set spoke to a bunch of the LEGO fan media. I am not one of those people, but they did say everything that they talked about in that meeting, so I thought I'd just give my 2 cents on these details. But before we get into it, I did want to give a quick reminder that the giveaway for $100 worth of your choice of LEGO sets is still going on. It's going to end at the end of this month, so make sure you enter. All you got to do is make sure you are subscribed, follow that link in the description, and sign in with your YouTube account. You couldn't buy a set like this just because it costs way more than $100, but if you did end up winning, you could knock off $100 from the retail price. I got another video breaking down the entire thing, so good luck to everyone who enters. So they didn't give too many details about what the set will look like or the minifigures it's going to contain or anything like that, but they did talk about the size and how big it's going to be, and they pretty much said it's going to need a coffee table for you to display it, so that means it won't be small enough for you to fit on a shelf or anything like that. You're going to need a pretty large table. And that might be a good thing or a bad thing depending on who you are. That means that this set is going to be completely out of minifigure scale. It's going to be like double the size of the regular gunships that we've gotten years prior. And that seems to work with the rumors we got earlier about it costing $350. I mean, for that price, you're going to want a pretty large set. And considering just how the gunship is actually shaped with the really long wings that stretch out to the side, this set is probably going to be pretty massive and you're going to need a large table to display it on. I'm not really too sure where I land on this. I mean, having a large gunship is pretty cool, but I do think myself I prefer the minifigure scale ones that we get in regular sets, but it is what it is. They said the cockpit pieces are actually going to be the same ones that are used on like the Jedi Interceptors, so if you just picture that, it's going to be quite a large ship. They also did state that the gunship will be based off how we see it in Episode 2 Attack of the Clones and not like Episode 3 or the Clone Wars or anything like that. And while that does sound just okay for the actual set, it does probably mean for the minifigures, we probably won't be getting a Phase 2 Commander Cody in this set. I know that's what a lot of the rumors are saying, and that's what a lot of people have been asking for, to finally get a Phase 2 Commander Cody, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to be included in this set. They also confirmed that Jedi Bob won't be here, so that's kind of a letdown as well. But in general, a UCS style set like this isn't about the minifigures, but still I think it's a real shame because it would have been a great opportunity to finally give us Phase 2 Cody. I mean, we've all been asking for that minifigure for such a long time now. But in a way, I'm kind of glad it's not in this set because this thing costs $350, so if they can fit that minifigure into a cheaper set, I'd really appreciate that. But in general, I do think we need to see Phase 2 Cody at some point because it's been like 16 years, man, and we still never gotten him, so I really hope we get to see him in another set, even if it's not this UCS Gunship. And that's pretty much it. I know it's quite brief, there wasn't too much news, but it's pretty much confirmed that Phase 2 Cody probably won't be in the set considering it's based on Episode 2, so we're probably going to get a bunch of like Phase 1 clone troopers and maybe like Mace Windu or just something like that. I'm sure the build and the vehicle are going to look absolutely amazing. I mean, this is the same team that works on the UCS Millennium Falcon and the A-Wing as well. I wasn't too big of a fan of the A-Wing, but the Millennium Falcon is completely perfect, so I'm sure they're going to knock this one out of the park as well. Also, just based on how LEGO Star Wars sets are made, this probably means that we won't be getting another regular-sized gunship for the next couple of years at least. Just because that's pretty much what happens every time LEGO makes a UCS Star Wars set. We just don't see that vehicle again in its regular form for like a couple of years. So that's also a little bit unfortunate for anybody who wanted a regular sized gunship. So I'm going to be completely honest, this kind of did hurt my excitement for this set a little bit because I do appreciate a nice selection of minifigures along with such a nice set, but I am glad to see what this thing ends up looking like anyways. Still, I really think Phase 2 Commander Cody needs to show up in another set though. But yeah, make sure to let me know what you guys think about this news. Also, if you haven't entered the giveaway, make sure to do so. But that will pretty much do it for me. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.